So at Space and Place, we are an interdisciplinary team. I'm an anthropologist, there's a geographer, and Julia is the illustrator. And we work together because we see the city in different views. So we discovered the residential street as a place of well-being for ourselves, but also for other people. And when Julia is painting, she gives us a new insights. And when I talk about the anthropology of the street, I give the others some insights.
Mm-hmm. So I'm part of the culture group Space and Place, and we discovered 2 years ago residential streets. That's a special kind of street in Vienna. And the idea of the street is a very good one. It's made for people, for pedestrians, for children who can play in the street. But actually, it's not used in the way it was invented. There are a lot of cars. Actually, they're not allowed to pass through the street, but they do, and no one cares. And so people are afraid to use the street. And we thought, if you use the streets, this could be really a place of well-being in a city, when people can have the chance to come out of their house, out of their apartments, and to meet in the street, read a book, drink coffee, have meetings in the street. And we want to activate or wake up this kind of streets with our work. And I tried to interview people and make them aware about their visions and what is possible in this street.
Well, being on the residential street is everybody should have his space, but the spaces need to be negotiated because there are different people, and if the young people, they want to do other things on the residential street than others, there might be some discussions. And it's a definition. Everybody has to have his own definition what is a good life on the street. But I think my personal view is there should be less cars, there should be more trees, and there should be a lot of space for exchange meetings. And we always talk about climate oasis now, because these places could be climate oasis in a city if it's such a huge space. And also about places of well-being. Yeah. So as an anthropologist, I work in the city and I also do research in the city. And concerning the work, I activate the people, and concerning my research, I just look at the reactions of the people when we are on the street. So I do participant observation and things like this. And we think about well-being on the residential street because in Vienna, in Austria, there are 190 streets, and we counted and calculated that these are 75 international football fields. So it's a lot of space where people could meet, exchange, or just have their place, any place they want. But they don't use it. So for me, it's very interesting why they don't use it.
As you can see, when you read all those interviews, most of the people want more green, they want opportunities to sit in the street. And many people want communities, they want to meet their neighbors in the street. And you see what people think, what they need for well-being, to meet in the street, have seatings, have more green, but the reality is a grey street with a lot of cars. So there is a difference between what people think they need for well-being in the city and how the reality looks like. I think when you illustrate things, it's more about emotions. You can read a book about well-being, but with paintings, with illustrations, you can evoke emotions. And I think maybe that's my role, to illustrate people's vision, and for the people who come to take a look at those pictures, it evokes emotions. And transports, it's a medium to transport the idea in an emotional way or in sensual way.